Okay, one thing that's really improved my training is focusing on putting as much tension into the target muscle as possible as my main sort of thinking going into it, instead of just progressively overloading the weight, because I'm way more locked in on form and actually making sure the target muscle is what's really getting the juice, instead of just thinking like, how can I push this weight as much as possible? I'm really focusing. Sometimes it's actually counterintuitive to focus on that muscle because your body will want to use other muscles sometimes. On your real delt fly, like, your body will be really tempted to let other upper back muscles take over, and sometimes you have it, like, it feels like you're kind of handicapping yourself, because mentally your mind is kind of like, if you're just sweeping it out, why wouldn't you sort of use, the rest of your back? But you have to really focus on making, like, thinking of sweeping out, not just back, and with that rear delt specifically. Same with on even like a preacher curl, focusing on really, really making sure that the tension is actually coming from my bicep, and not just body English or whatever. And sometimes when you're just focused on the weight, it'll be really subtle how you're shifting tension into other muscles. But one thing I've also really seen is that when you are focused on just putting tension in that target muscle, the amount of difference a little bit of help can make is actually a lot. Like, for example, when I train like neck, do like a neck curl, and when I do neck curls, I kind of put the weight kind of on the harness and put it behind me so it's kind of hanging there. Even if I just touch the chain a little bit to sort of stabilize the hanging weight, I can feel like a large difference in how much tension is actually going in my neck versus like when I'm kind of helping just a little bit by trying to keep it in place. And feel that tension when I do that preacher curl and I'm just thinking tension into the biceps, only bicep, instead of thinking like, just get this weight up with everything and it'll still be mostly bicep. I think it actually makes a huge difference, low key.